good enough. You'd be amazed how many people are walking around this world with that belief. People who actually outwardly come across very confidently, people who are very successful in their jobs, their lives. It's amazing, still walking around with this belief. And people who are struggling with their self-esteem, with their self-confidence, and this is this dominant thought, this dominant belief. And you know what? It's not a very fun one, is what I'm thinking. Now, the way it works is this. Let's say somebody's snappy, somebody's grumpy with us, and a person with this belief is probably going to take that on board. They're really going to take that in and kind of feel like the person clearly doesn't like them, or they're unhappy with them, they've done something wrong because they're not good enough. And so, you know, it's not nice, but in a way it's kind of understandable. We kind of get it. And let's say the opposite happens, and somebody pays us a beautiful compliment. They say something really, really nice. And you know what we do? We go, they don't mean it. They're just saying it. And so we find a way to reject that beautiful compliment because it doesn't fit. It's not a fit with that belief that says I'm not good enough. And so really, you know, either way, this is the filter. This is the way we interpret what's happening in our lives by whether or not it's a match with that belief that we have. Now, beliefs, you know, are they true? Are they not true? You know, that to me is the wrong question. The question for me is, are they helpful? Does this belief help me? Or does it really take my power away and make me feel really stink? And if it's the latter, then I would say let's start moving away from it. Because when you don't have this belief, or when you start to challenge it, and when you start to say no to this belief, then you can start to interpret things quite differently. Let's say that same person is snappy and grumpy with us. Instead of taking it on board and feeling like it means something about us, we have the power to start looking at it and going, well, actually, you know, I don't know what's going on, but clearly something is happening for this person. Maybe they've been up all night with a sick child, or maybe they've had an argument with their boyfriend, or, you know, maybe they're not very well, they're struggling with some kind of an illness, you know, whatever it is, then, you know, clearly this person just needs a little bit of compassion right now. And when somebody says that beautiful thing, pays that beautiful compliment, we have the choice now of going, you know what? Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you saying. And taking that in instead. And that feels completely different. So if you have this belief, I'm not good enough, one, know that it is possible to actually clear it. There is a way to do that, and it can be done quite quickly. Feel free to contact me if you want more information about that. And two, start challenging it. Start challenging it now. Know that it is possible to change. You can challenge that, and you can say no to that belief. You can start interpreting things in a different way, in a way that feels a whole lot better.